Bet. Hi everyone. Early stream today. We're locking in, and we are killing dogs. Simple. No, I misclicked. Yeah. So this stream's just gonna be me fighting dog repeatedly. I am genuinely selling. Oh my god. No, I'm stupid. Yo, pink keeps cooking. Okay, what's optimal ranged equipment real quick? Because I am starting to doubt myself slightly. Do I have optimal gear? Monsoon with quiver of nility. Okay. I could try that. Okay, I got this. What the telly frag? What the telly frag? Rip adrenaline. Decent. Hello, tornado hacker. So I'm trying to kill Infernum devourer gods without armor. Sorry about being late to any messages. I'm doing it with ranged currently. Ranged is my best bet against dog. No! That was such a good attempt. Wow, I'm having FPS. Wait, why am I having F? Oh, I have Steam open. That would explain it. Oh, we got hacked. Oh. Bot join. Upwards momentum. If I can make it to this platform. And I died. No! Gee, we just messed up every dash. What? No! I'm so bad. I focus on the laser. I hyperfixate on the laser and forget about the boss. Yeah, that was just my bad. That just happened. Uh, Gee, that was such a bad attempt. But hey, I think this is my second best. That's bad. That was somehow savage. Gee. Oh. Hello. Uh, Gaster? What? 1 second. I need to pull up that chat message. Like, what? 1 sec. Oh, world, I'm Super Saiyan WD Gaster with green cloak. What? What does half that stuff even mean? Bro, what are you saying? I do not understand a word you're saying. How does one become Gaster? Is this like some Undertale fan mod thing or something? I don't know. Look up W. As I know who WD Gaster is, I just don't know. I just don't know what the Super Saiyan and stuff is. Is this the one like edit the Wikipedia article or something? Oh no, I'm dead. What? What? What did I just do? So we're gonna pretend like I did it nothing wrong, okay? We're gonna pretend like I did not just break the game with a frame perfect recall. By the way, I won't be looking at your chat messages for a little bit, just because of the situation I am in right now. I think that is semi-reasonable. I don't know. I was slightly too slow to react. Super Saiyan is Gold Home. Okay, I'm searching up WD Gaster. Cause I have. Okay, so I know about that, but WD Gaster Super Saiyan, I guess I'll search. Yeah. Super Saiyans. Okay, I think I get the idea of it. Bro, what is this? It's so chop. Nah. Super Saiyan Gaster 11 Omega. Okay. I have an all caps search of where chicken tenders are made. Okay. I'm genuinely tweaking right now because what am I doing? Okay, here we are. What if I go full utility? Real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot I got rid of it. WD Gaster in Dotru made it all in the empty room. The empty room theory. I honestly, I know a bit of Dotru lore and stuff. I'm not the one, I don't look the deepest into it. I'm just aware of it. Why is everyone Gaster? Why is everyone Gaster? I know about the sand time travel or reality hopping. No, I got hit by. That was so stupid. I felt Mike the Cat, yeah, that's Gaster, Chris Gaster, Susie Gaster. I fell into his own machine, quite as the dad of Papyrus. I mean, I'm going to assume that's Papyrus. What? I have never been more confused in my life. Oh, this is the most confusing. Okay. Thank you for the subscription. Yo, thank you. I need those so much. I'm trying to get monetized best I can. And by best I can, I mean I wait for and I hope that someone likes the content enough. Oh wait, so if Gaster's everyone, is there anyone who isn't Gaster? Am I Gaster? Are you Gaster? Bro, these are the worst attempts I've ever done. Oh my god, what just happened? I just got smited. Practice with Moonlord? This boss is slightly harder than Moonlord, you know. This boss is just marginally harder than Moonlord. I'm just bad at the final phase because I haven't made it there enough. And also because I'm looking over at my phone to try and read chat at the same time. I need to stop trying to read chat. You know, that might be a smart idea. Just lock in for a attempt, no chat. But then again, I'm a bad streamer. Like, do I read chat or do I lock in? And low-key reading chat is weird. It's far more interesting. It makes me rage significantly less, so you know? Reading chat might be the play. Okay, that was just horrible. So just to explain why I'm not practicing with Moonlord. So Moonlord's here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 9, somewhere between 8 and 9. I genuinely can't tell because I'm really, I don't know. But yeah, Moonlord is not the boss for me to practice on. The boss for me to practice on would be Old Duke, and I am never fighting Old Duke again. Brokago, I do not want to see Old Duke ever again. If I have to fight Old Duke again, you will hear me cry. Infernum Old Duke is the worst boss in all of modern Terraria. So that's not true in the slightest, but I'm standing by it. Because, oh my god, I despise Old Duke. No! 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 Not again! Not again! Old Duke genuinely put me through torture. I left this playthrough for like 11 months because I did not want to fight Old Duke. I took an 11-month break. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. Old Duke was part of the reason, but then it was also last year of high school and a bunch of Minecraft SMPs, so my focus was split between like 5 different things. PG. Do it again. I'm holding you at gunpoint. Ah! I think I'd rather get shot. I think I'd rather get shot than have to deal with Old Duke again. That's saying something. At least if I get shot, the pain is instant compared to Old. I'm going to. That was a highly important thing that I needed to fix in the arena. You didn't see how important that was. Okay, that was stupid. Why do you want to fight Moonlord? Like, I mean, I can. It's not going to be a long fight because, like, I'm severely past the point where Moonlord would be equivalent to my gear, but, like, I can fight him. Okay, I'm low-key in shock because I haven't fought this one in such a long time. Oh yeah, I forgot I could teleport in this fight. I'm so used to not being able to teleport because of what's the name. Oh my! That's a lot of damage! Yeah, I really should have used the homing weapon, or one where I don't need to aim. Oh my god, I just died to Moonlord! Hold up. You saw nothing, okay? Where is it? You saw nothing, okay? Just give me like 2 seconds. Moonlord is so easy. I mean, just look how fast his health bar is going down. Oh my god, why am I actually dying? No, no, this is armorless for a reason. No, I'm not doing Moonlord with counteract. Also, I mean, this is already armorless. This entire playthrough is armorless. Where is it? Boy back. He's picking stuff up. I'm not doing accessoryless Moonlord again. So if you want to see me do Moonlord without accessories, just go to my channel, you can find it. If you want to see me kill Moonlord Armorless, well, I mean, you just saw it like 5 seconds ago. I've already killed Moonlord both armorless and accessoryless. Like, you just saw me kill him without armor. And if you go on my channel, I have a series where I play without accessories, which I am slowly but surely editing the style part of. It'll come out eventually. It'll come out eventually. I'm not killing Moonlord using only a copper axe. I have standards to my insanity, and that unfortunately is one of them. Another standard is that Fargo's mod is not real. I am not touching Fargo's until I do mastered death eternity mode. Another is that I am going to be tame and play regular mods like a regular person, like split mod, and not have to play super high difficulty mods 24/7. One day I'm going to make a mod that's a new game mode that makes it hell. I've already played through hell. It's called Fargo's. It's called the Blushy Magic boss fight. There is nothing you can make that's more hell than Blushy Magic. I'm just saying. Bruh, that was so stupid of me. Actually, there are several things you can make, such as just a mod where you just die every 2 seconds. But I'm not playing that. It has to be reasonable, you know. But like, I can still beat the game without 3,000 hours. You have to no-hit everything, you do 1 damage. Yeah, no. A super cafe could beat that, I'm not. Waffle Time can play that. I mean, Waffle Time already just. Who else? Dorvin can play that. Not me. You stop sniping me, please. Oh, maybe you should try and design something that's feasibly completable within a lifetime so that people actually play it, you know? I mean, if you want people to actually play your mod, you should at least make it possible to complete, you know? Maybe like you have to beat Wall Flesh 5 times? Or like 2 Wall Fleshes simultaneously, you know? Something like that, so that your mod's at least completable. Ow. No! What? Okay, I'll make it beatable. I make the wall fetch beat him with 5 Akathus that can't take damage. Enemy projectiles home in slightly. In the whole world will be evil bio, except jungle. Issue. If you do it like that, then the jungle's just going to be taken over by the evil bio. Because evil biome spreads over jungle. Also, as another thing, so you shouldn't make everything no hit. So you should give the player, the option of no hitting, rather than just forcing them to no hit. That's because that is going to make the mod just heavily skill locked. As you have to be able to no hit stuff to be able to play. Well, you gotta purify it before hard mode. No. Ow! It can spread in pre-heart mode. Also, welcome to the stream, everyone. Wow. Wow, this has been the most active one of these streams has been in a long time. I personally think that you should just like make the evil bomb spread faster or something like that, or just make mobs spawn like 2 times faster instead. 2 times mob spawn rate, so that is annoying, but it's not impossible to deal with. Ow. Ow. If I wait another day, I my way. Ow. 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 And there's gonna be green gaster. That honestly is not even that hard of a boss fight. Blocks of space. If you're trying to make a difficult boss fight, have you heard of Masochist Mode Mutant? Yeah. As if you want to make it so that everyone can put, so that's not like entirely locked to the best of the best, then yeah. What? How did I get hit there? Bruh. And you sometimes randomly die. Yeah, no. That is not good mod design. Because they just randomly die for no reason. Yeah, that was just a bad attempt. So you should just make it so that enemies have a chance like 2% or something of being invisible, instead of making it a random chance event. Because all the random chance events is just gonna make the game lag. So because the game's gonna have to be calculating it constantly on should this thing be invisible? Should it be invisible now? Should it be invisible now? You know? So I have a decent bit of coding experience. Making stuff corrupt randomly is not good game mod design either, because if it does that, then that just completely invalidates people's progress and makes that nobody. It makes the entire run based on luck, and that is not good. Especially if you're planning on making things harder, make everything based on luck just is not good. If this was an early Terraria mod, so you could get away with that really easily. Except this is not early Terraria modding anymore. This is Terraria modding is insane nowadays. Percent no. Look, so there's a difference between being hard and just being unfair for no reason. What you're trying to make is just being unfair for no reason. I'm going back to that last song because that was low-key crazy while I was spoiled. But there's a difference between hard and unreasonable, and you are being unreasonable with that mod. There's a fine line between something that's difficult and something that is just poorly made, and what you're trying to do is something that's poorly made. You're not making it harder than hard. You're just making it annoying to play. That's the thing. So you're not making something that is actually difficult. You're just making something that is really annoying to play, which no one's going to want to play. I mean, yeah, in terms of difficulty, but at the same time, nobody's going. Wait. Oh, you worded that so poorly. Oh my god, bro, work on your wording, bro. Ah. Basic takeaway is try to make something that's difficult, but also semi fun, and not difficult just for the sake of I feel like being evil, you know. As if you're gonna make something difficult, you should at least make it a fun type of difficult and not a okay, so your characters lead it, have fun, difficult, you know. I mean, just look at Fargo's Masochist mode. As much as I may not like it, I have to admit, it has the difficulty thing down to a science. I personally just don't like it because of the fact that I am a little baby who was too afraid to play it. Because I like having a quarter of a brain cell. What just happened? No, that should not be a part of that. I personally think that you should make it so that enemy is capable of stealing an item you're holding, such as for example a slime. As your item is able to get stuck inside the slime, and you have to kill the slime to get the item back. It has like a 20, somewhere between 10 and 20% chance of happening every time a slime hits you. Now that would be a good way to implement that, compared to a random chance. So give stuff a cause, you know. Not just make it happen for no reason. Give it a cause, a reason to happen. So because if something just happens randomly, people are going to feel discouraged. So they're going to feel discouraged from. Ow! You've got to be kidding me. From trying anything. If you go through the effort of making this entire thing, so don't you want people to actually try to beat it, you know? And not just ignore it because it's too difficult? Ow. So you can make... wait, no. It's not because it's too difficult, but because it's too poorly designed. Because based off of some of the stuff you've been saying, this is not really a well-designed thing. So there's a reason why I'm giving you so much criticism. So you can make something difficult that is also fun. So does it just have to be the unfair mod number 20,000? Oh yeah, I completely agree with the rage bait text. I honestly think that would be funny. Oh, come on! I'm doing so good consistently. I just need to finish the job. So you can make it so that like I could do has. So you should also make it so that bosses have a new attack. So the wall flesh should not. The wall flesh should not immediately start out with the Akadu's, but you can make it so that that you can take out the eyes, and that if you take out the eyes, a Citadel functions similarly to Eye of Cthulhu. And as the mouth gets lower in HP, the eyes move into later phases of the Eye of Cthulhu fight you made. And now that would be a good way to implement that. We're not making our touhou inspired mod. There's already multiple of them. One of them's called I honestly forget the name because it's been that long since I played the mod. Just play some Total 15 Lunatic Mode. It will totally help you and not just be a waste of money. I mean, playing Touhou in general probably isn't a waste of money. Anyways, I'm going to shut up so that I can actually focus this attempt, because I keep on saying that I'm going to focus and I don't, and just keep reading chat. Bruh. Bruh. Come on. Do you have Wrath of the Machines? No, I do not have Wrath of the Machines, because this is literally my first time beating Infernum regularly in a single player run. I might use Wrath of the Machines in the future, but I do have Wrath of the Gods, and I have Catalyst, and I have a hunt of the Old God. Okay, so I think I have enough add-ons currently. I will definitely play Wrath of the Machines in the future. I just want to beat regular Infernum XMX beforehand, because I haven't done it solo, you know? Just like I haven't never beaten Infernum Devourer God solo. Both of which are things that I want to do. And so Wrath of the Machines is definitely something I will play in the future, but in this run, no. I will not be playing Wrath of the Machines. Thank you, John. I'm still working on death mode. I've done plenty of death mode runs. I've done a few Infernum multiplayer runs, but I've never completed a solo run of Infernum. I've always just stopped at Devourer Gods, but now I actually know how to fight Devourer Gods, so things are going pretty decently finally, because I actually know how to play this fight. Such as, for example, recall abuse. Do not be afraid to recall abuse. And also use the dash override. The dash override is your best friend. Seriously, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm shocked it took me this long to use this thing. I messed up the dash timing. It might be over for me. GG. So good luck with death mode, John. Is it fine if I call you John? Is there a different name you want to go by? And a mini man. Am I fine to just call you Mini? Because I'm sorry, but I am not going to say full names because full names is not something I can try to keep up with. You know. I mean, this fight's already taking like 70% of my focus at all times. I had to turn off the money as a peace stream for crying out loud. A penguin? Okay. PJN? PJ Flame? I have no clue what I'm doing. I am so bad at names, I'm sorry. Sorry for absolutely butchering it. Ow. Portal gun. No. I accidentally swapped the portal gun. Don't look at chat, focus. I'm trying my best. I'm pulling up the money at the B stream while I go get some paper towels because my hands are sweating right now. Storms is still offline. Mug'em and Will aren't live. RIP. I need to make myself some food at some point. I have not eaten today. I'm hungry. Okay, chat. Here we go. We're about to lock in. We're about to lock in and put trust. Turn on auto pause. Swap that. I could Brimstone Crescent, but then my damage is reduced by 60%. My health potion is on cooldown, so I can't blood pact abuse. What else is there? Charm of Myths isn't gonna save me here. What can I do? Portal gun is just the same as Pogo Stick at the moment. Recall, portal gun. God, that was so close. That was so close. No. That was my best attempt. So close. I have the wrong accessory on right now. Yeah, I mean that attempt was a really good sign. I'm going to try just leaving Ninja Belt on. Just see how much of a difference it makes because the added mobility is really nice. Okay, that was stupid. So I used the Calamity Mod texture pack. I used the Calamity Mod texture packs, Storm Dark UI, and like 3 others for various other random things that I just like more. But a Storm Dark UI and the Calamity Mod texture pack are the main two that I use for stuff. No! You gotta be kidding me, I wasted the dodge! Can I make it up? Yes, I can. Barely. Okay, that was just stupid on my behalf. I low-key do not know every texture pack I have, and there's no way to change it in. Surely there's a mod to be able to view texture packs in game. In terms of mods, I have like 50 billion. None of them really change gameplay apart from Prisma's Pristine Potions, just that I don't have to grind as much because I despise potion grinding, as does like 70% of the Terraria community. And this is my playthrough, not yours. If you don't like me using quality of life stuff, you are more than free to just make your own run where you don't use it, but I am using my quality of life. What? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like 70% of the stuff is just basic stuff. I have this stuff because this was initially a Master Infernum run, except then after the Calamity Mod updates, because I low-key left this run for like a year. I just turned off Master Infernum because the Master Mode scaling and a bunch of stuff has been changed. It was also creating conflict and making bosses not function as intended. And I prefer having functional bosses than slightly higher difficulties, you know? Especially because that was just something else I added on top of this. I didn't need to have it on. This is not a forced master mode run. This was just an Infernum run. So I just turned it off. Video stays the same. Armorless Infernum. It's just not Master Infernum. I'm fine with it not being Master Infernum. I prefer to have slightly more fun with this compared to just a higher difficulty that no one's gonna care about. No! Ah, my eyes. I low-key just scratched my eye a bit. Well, like my eyelid, not the eye itself, thankfully. I low-key might do a standalone video on Wrath the Machines, like a second channel video, because I don't think Wrath the Machines alone is like a. I don't think that is enough. I don't think that's enough to support an entire run, especially when I could just do a Master Death video, and that would be the same as Wrath the Machines. Ow. Bruh, I accidentally just hit the wrong keybind, like 3 times. So half the reason why this run exists is just because I needed something to do in between Minecraft SMPs. So wherever I don't have an SMP to play on, I just come back to this run. No! No! What? That was stupid. That was so stupid on my behalf. I just got tripped up. Wait, what am I doing? I did not even try to get height. What just happened? Bruh. Instant adrenaline off. Okay. This will be our attempt. This right here. Okay, that might have been really stupid, but hear me out, okay? I just remembered that I have survivability stuff we could potentially use. Oh my god. I could have been using this. This just is better. Oh my god. I just thought about it and realized I have this that I haven't used at all. Oh my god, I could have been using. I could have gone in here and looked through for stuff. Oh my god, I'm stupid. So, looking through here, is there anything that might be useful? Maybe this parry, but that requires a lot of effort to try and use correctly. Hey, look, random a random dash accessory I can use. We're just gonna bind that and uh, see what happens, I guess. I can't use it. Uh-oh. Oh. What? What? That's funny. That is honestly really funny. Okay, I have an idea on how to use that though. I just want to see if it'll work the way I think it'll work. So I'm fully immortal during that. Okay, I know when to use that. Also, let's turn off auto pause. And how far along in the music playlist am I? Concerningly far. But I still have time. So we saved that for our emergency. And we have recon scope now, which will give me more damage stat. Let's go. I keep managing to mess that up somehow. Okay, so hear me out. We get rid of that because that low-key is not helping. We're getting to the end on so many attempts though, which is good. We're getting right to the end on multiple attempts back to back. That is what matters. Let's do this for Penguin. Let's do this for Minnie. Let's do this for Fear. Yeah, I lost the adrenaline. It's so over. Bruh, I keep messing up the adrenaline charge. On! I really just fumbled that. I was doing so good. That was such a good attempt. No! That was so close! So close! I can do this! I can do this, boys. Boys, girls, non-binaries, we got this! Boys, girls, non-binary datems, together, we shall unite all of our powers and defeat the dog. I'm playing ranged, so I'm not using a single class for this run simply just because of the nature of the challenge. I mean, I'm playing Armorless, I might as well take advantage of whatever I can. So I'm using a ranged summoner. I'm using ranged with summons because I really just want to use Monsoon again, Loki. That's the only reason why I'm playing ranged. It's been forever since I last used Monsoon, okay? It's been forever since last time this spell was viable. Okay, what? My bad for the telly. Okay, that was honestly my fault because I decided to try and cheese that part, but still. Oh, used that early. I'm primarily playing ranged. Yeah. I have 4 damage accessories right now. And 4 survivability accessories. Wait, no. I have 7 accessory slots. I have no clue, okay. %. 4%! That was a 4%! That was a 4%! No! No! Oh, the final dash! If dash, I genuinely would have won that. I genuinely would have won that if I made that dash. Oh my god. I was that close. Okay, honestly, just end that attempt. Yeah, 1000% is just nerves. Yeah, I mean, can you blame me? Can you blame me with the amount of dashes I have to try to pull off in this throughout this entire fight? While also trying to not make this just the most boring thing ever for stream. Because I still care about you guys, much as I try not to read chat during these attempts. I still want to make sure that the stream's not just silent gaming, you know. Yeah, so no matter how many times I tell myself stop talking, I keep trying to talk because it's like I'm live. I can't just be silent. I used to do silent streams and those never got me anywhere, so why continue those, you know? Okay, that was just dumb. I used to make silent content, but none of that ever did a good apart from no accessories. And that's just because no accessories is literally just insanity. Since I was like the second person to attempt it at the time. I was the first person to do it on 1.4. JFL is genuinely one of my favorite Terraria YouTubers. Because that's the reason why I started taking YouTube seriously, is because JFL's video. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Please do subscribe. Please do subscribe if you've honestly enjoyed this stream. Please, I am desperate. I'm currently being destroyed by one of my friends who is a teacher. Let's see, proceeded to gap me in subscribers because of a Tabaka 2 video. So, if you can subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you on our stream, Penguin. No! I'm rewinding the music a bit so I could get to a better song again. Bruh, I stayed on the mount for some reason. What happened to my earbud? Did they die? My earbuds died. Great. Where's my... Okay, there's my phone charger. Now I can charge my earbuds. That's good. I slowly lose my soul, walking about the way to Okay, I just fumbled. Brave. You got this. Yes! 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 You will not be destroyed! You have been! Yes! Yes! Metal, clip that. I just triple clipped it. That feels good! That's how you kill Infernum, devourer gods without armor! That's how you do it! That is how you do it, folks! Okay. 1038 Cosmolite bars. We're never fighting that boss again, chat. I'm free. Oh, mega healing potions, thank you. Void Strider's going there. GG's. This one's going place down. How many attempts was that? 301. Old Duke was 225. That was more attempts than the Old Duke. Oh my god. That felt so much more fun than Old Duke though, so not too mad. Okay, so now that we have all this cosplay, there's so many things we can do. Firstly, we need to do the event. Wait, can't I upgrade this bow? Yes, I can. Bet. I'm not gonna go all out just yet in terms of getting the drops. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot I need a cosmic anvil. That was funny. Okay, pumpkin moon. Wait, what? What's this fog? I'm scared. Pumpkin man? It's not going away. Nothing's spawning either. Soren? She sleep. What was that fog about? Is that bigger? That feels bigger. Okay. Now we have all that taken care of. Tons of nightmare fuel in the thermic essence and dark sun fragments. Okay, so firstly we need to make a cosmic anvil. With that cosmic anvil, we unlock literally everything. Oh yeah, we also need some ascended spirit essence. Not the most amount, since I can't make armor, but I'll make like 25 just to be on the safe side. First things first, we have a Luvion. There's so many things I could craft. Wow. Okay. So firstly, Dark Sun Ring. I think that's just gonna be useful overall. Next up, Asgardian Aegis. Upgrade Dash is always good. Next up, since I'm playing Mage, I'm going with the Quiver upgrade. Wait, ranged. I'm going with the Quiver upgrade. Silva wings because they're better wings than my current. Nucleogenesis for Summoner. Elemental Gauntlet for melee. Ethereal Talisman for mage. Upgraded healing potions. I can use some more of these. Can't make the strawberry, I can't make armor. So is that everything I can make? That would be useful to me for Yaren. I already have the Yaren summon. I'll take off Recon Scope and replace with Dark Sun Ring. I think Dark Sun Ring is just going to be better for me overall. Oh yeah, I can make that one mirror weapon. Yeah, I have everything for it. There we go. So now we can have some of you. Along with a Void Eater Marionette. So this should be everything I need for Yaren. Hopefully. Oop. Wait, are you able to pick up items for me? That's honestly cool. Why must I be so broke? I can't get good reforges because I just don't have the money to go for them right now. So anyways, I'm going to favorite all of you, keep all of you on standby. And then I'm going to use the Wayfinder. Because I already have the egg. Let's just try going all 5 weapons. Whoa! Okay, so that interesting. He moves in such a weird pattern. That's my first issue I'm seeing. The movement pattern's just weird. I mean, I could also try making better weapons, because I only crafted 1 bow. Also, I'm gonna try taking that off, given the fact that these wings now. What's this? Really cool flamethrower, okay. Like, we have that. Shotgun. Where's my arm stealer? I have arm stealer, right? Yes, I do. I mean, I need to speak to you anyway. Where's the arm stealer? We're just gonna fast forward times that the arms door just moves in here. Then for the dark fragment, just go over here. That should hopefully be a pretty decent one. That was fun. Okay, I got the fragment I needed. Onyx Blaster, Onyx Chain Blaster, Onyxia. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the last of the weapons I make. You're not saying anything new. Okay, so what just happened? Hear me out. We go summoner. Is that all I can do to make my build summoner? Yes, I can. Yes, that is all I can do. Well, I mean, I could get some better summons. What's good summon weapons? Wiki guide me. Windstone. as a just in case precaution. I have extra healing stuff prepared. And in terms of summons, we're just going to go and hold this. What? Hey, first time we hit the second phase. W. Progress. Okay, let me try something because that is not working in the slightest. Yeah, okay. Hello?